What's up, everybody? This is Matt and Greg with Project Unbroken, and today we are answering another question. Today's question is from Jonathan, and he says, "Hey guys, I've been working out pretty seriously for about 6 months and I'm seeing great results. I noticed that I'm not thinking about my recovery as much anymore and my confidence is definitely through the roof. The only issue is I'm finding it hard to lose body fat in my midsection. Any advice?"
That's a good question. Well, first of all, congratulations on taking that step and working out, something that helped us a ton. What's your initial advice for him?
It's probably diet related. Again, there's not a whole bunch of information here. I'm not sure exactly what kind of exercise you're doing, but honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. When you're becoming active, no matter what, I think especially a lot of people coming out of addiction, you're going to see changes in your body almost immediately, especially with a high intensity workout like CrossFit or some maybe MMA, something like that. You're going to see results really quickly. But I think you'll find that there's going to be a plateau point until you start to dial your nutrition in.
Yeah, it's really a progression. When I came into the gym, my first 6 months, like you, I noticed a lot of results, and I was like, I kind of streamlined. And luckily Matt knew a lot about it, and I'll come to him and talk about it. He's like, all right, so break down what you're eating. I'm like, yeah, well, I'll get up in the middle of the night and eat like 3 bowls of Lucky Charms. And he's like, dude, what? Like, you can't eat like that if you want to lose the belly fat. I'm like, why? I'm like, milk's good for you. Like in Lucky Charms, it says whole grain and all that. And he started explaining. He's like, dude, like that's. The way they market things is not, the way they seem. Pretty much what he told me. So I had to change my diet, and my progression was, so I changed my diet a little bit. I started eating more healthy, more vegetables, and I started losing some of my midsection, right? And then after 6 months, I got stuck again. And then I came back to Matt, and he's like, all right, so you're eating cleaner and that's great. He's like, but how much are you eating? Like, let's add up your calories. I add up my calories. He's like, you're eating too much still. He's like, just because you're eating healthy doesn't mean that, you're gonna look great. So I had to cut it down again. And then I started, just progressing my way to looking what I wanted. Went from eating like shit to, eating good, but then eating less, eating the proper portions and things like that. So it's just a progression.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, and it can be very complicated, especially if you're coming from a world, I know that when I was in my addiction, my diet was the least of my fucking concerns at all.
Taco Bell.
It was like, I was eating whatever. But I know the feeling when you're starting to become more active, you start to feel really good, and you just want that to get better. Mm-hmm. And diet's definitely the next step there. But when you're trying to figure it out, the first thing I would say is add more vegetables. If you're eating more vegetables, you'll be fine. I would also say get as much sugar out of your diet as you possibly can. Mm-hmm. Sugar is going to kill you, especially for like body fat stuff.
Would you tell me about water? Remember, that was one of my biggest things you told me.
Water is definitely going to help. The more water you drink, obviously within reason, the better you're going to feel. It helps all your organs run better. It lubricates your joints, and it just all around, you're going to be better off.
And it cuts down all the sugar and all that, because one of the things Matt told me is like, look, one of the first places I want you to start is just drink water. Like all the other shit you're drinking, like the Gatorade or the diet sodas, the milk, cut it. Drink your water, and that's the first step you take, and that helped me alone. I think I lost a few pounds from that alone.
Yeah, that'll go a long way. If you're drinking your calories, like I go to, I see Starbucks, people getting the shots of syrup, and it's going to kill you. So if you're drinking any calories, get rid of that. Water all the way.
One thing I can say for you, Jonathan, is I'm really excited for you because you are on the right, like just the idea that you're 6 months in, you really like it this much, and you want to improve, that is a very, very good sign for you, and you are 100% on the right path, so that's a very, very good thing that's going on for you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm trying to nerd out on nutrition, but if you're 6 months in and you're kind of looking at stuff like this, it's gonna be a really exciting path for you moving forward.
Definitely. And even like I've been in this 4 or 5 years now. I actually hired a nutrition and health coach recently who now is doing my programming and diet. I'm learning even more, Like I was already happy with the way I look. Now I'm doing his stuff and I'm like, oh my God, like there's even more to this. Like I'm learning even more. So it's gonna be a constant progression. It's fun. Like it's fun to learn more about health and just feel better and have better performance and all that. So you have an exciting road ahead of you.
Yeah, just enjoy the journey. Like I said, said, experiment, try different stuff, try drinking more water, try eating more vegetables, try cutting out the sugar. You're going to find out what works for you and what doesn't, but just enjoy the journey.
All right, so great job, Jonathan. Hopefully that helps answer your question. Anyone else has questions, let us know, and we'll see you all soon.
See you guys.